Whenever I think of stock footage, I usually think of bland, boring office videos or like a group of people smiling like they're in one of those medicine commercials where they tell you the side effects are death. But looking at all of these videos, I was curious if I could take random stock footage and just blend it together and create some sort of like short film or something. I didn't know what I was gonna get, but here's this process I developed to make this film, and then we'll watch it at the end. Alright, let's see. So for phase 1 of this project, it's time to go around and look for some footage, and hopefully I can start piecing together a story. Yeah, I'll take that. So yeah, we're definitely getting you, maybe. I think I'm sort of putting together a story. I'm just throwing stuff around. Some of this stuff like has nothing to do with what I'm thinking of, but we'll see. Okay, so here's the story that I'm thinking of so far. Maybe it's gonna be about this guy that lives in the city and he wants to get away. I saw some stock videos of a guy like with a guitar, so maybe he plays in the city and now he wants to, again, just like travel. Work in progress. Okay, so now that we got our idea and we have some stock footage, let's get to the most important part of this project, which is going to be building the structure and making a script. On one hand, having like a ton of stock footage feels like you have limitless possibilities on what you can make and how you can make it, but there's just some stuff that doesn't exist that you have to like work around and make it fit into the script. So it still feels like you're working with what you have and what resources you have. It should start out in his room. This guy lives in a city, so we'll do interior, city. I feel like at night, that's a good time to start, especially if you're trying to show someone who's like lonely. So we'll do interior, city, night. Guy is alone. That's gonna be the name of our character for now, Guy. That's usually what I do for scripts. I'll just put guy or kid, girl, old man, whatever. And then I fill in the names later because the name is important, but like initially, Here, maybe we'll do, I've been feeling a certain way. I've been feeling a certain way for some time, and I want to distinguish the way that he talks because I obviously have like a few projects that have me voicing over in them, and this guy, even though he's going to be voiced by me, he's not me. So I've never felt a pull to the ocean. I mean, I like the beach, but not this much. I'm not going to be swimming with the sharks anytime soon. Days ins. The day ins and day outs. I think that's English, right? I mean, it sounds like it. I don't know if there's any stock footage for all of this, so it's gonna alter a lot, but at least I have a structure so that I know like what I'm aiming for, and then I can change it up later on. I probably already said this in the video, but that's usually how writing goes. Sometimes you'll see some of your favorite movies, like original scripts, and it's completely different than what happened on set. But obviously there's no on set here. It's just going on to different stock footage websites and seeing what's available and piecing together something. Without further notice, I packed my things. So this is going to be a dystopian city. It's not New York. It's stock footage from New York, but it's surrounded by all these beautiful mountains and stuff, so he's going to be walking through that. And then he gets to the edge, which is going to look a little cruddy and ugly and something you wouldn't want to go to. And that's when he decides, through valleys. It's sort of like Minecraft. It's like a Minecraft map, honestly. Through valleys and stuff, and jumps in. Even though it doesn't matter for this project because it's not a major thing, I'm still gonna give some of the areas names. So like the place where he's about to like submerge into the water, that's called Dark Dock. Now, does it matter? No, because again, this is like a small video. It's a short film that I'm not even gonna recognize as like something that I like made. Like it's not going in my playlist or anything. It's just for this video, just for fun. But even so, I still think that you have to put in some thought into the world that you make and the characters that you make. So yeah. So Dark Dock, I don't have a name for like the city yet, but we'll get there. Alright, the video is done. And honestly, I will say, making this didn't fulfill me. Usually when I make something, I feel, I feel good, but I don't know. It's too, I guess you'll see like what I mean. The only skill that I really utilized here was video editing and, writing, and I know sometimes you are, hired as an editor or to write a story, but making this didn't really feel like that. So that's really it. We're gonna play it now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next production. I've been feeling a certain way for some time, and I don't know how to explain it. The day ins and day outs of everyday life just bore me now. It's just the same city, with new problems. Can I ever get acceptance back from loved ones, professionals, and friends? I don't think so. The surface doesn't accept me. Maybe those below will. So one day, without further notice, I packed my things and left what I thought was home in search of a real one. I left the city of Varrock. Walking through valleys, woods, and mountains, until I approached Dark Dock. No one swims in these waters, but I just did. Would my family miss me? Would my job ever find out that I left? Or was I just a subtraction? I've come to find out that in this void of emptiness, I feel fulfilled. I even made a friend.